what would you like to see the Niners do with the quarterback room?
Okay. To me, I don't think it's important for the Niners to have a vet. They're not going anywhere next year. Let's be real clear.
Okay.
The Niners aren't going. They're not going to be a bad team, but they're the worst team in the NFC. They're in the toughest division in the NFC. The NFC West is stacked. The Rams got better. The Cardinals are going to get better. The Seahawks are the Seahawks. Even if the Niners were to get freaking Matt Ryan, what's the upside? 9-7, 9-7, basically. So I mean that's fine, but I think they're basically where the Rams were last year. You're just kind of stuck. And so if the Niners take that approach that, if they can retool and like maybe turn Bosa and Kittle into a 4 top 10, get a bunch of young talent, including a quarterback, and have them learn on the job this year, you might be able to make a run in 2022. And so that's why I think they shouldn't be afraid to start a rookie quarterback or Rosen or someone like that, because you want that guy to have the reps. So when you're ready to contend in 2022, theoretically, so is that quarterback. So if it's Rosen, if it's Mond, if it's whoever wins the quarterback competition, they should have a competition. They shouldn't just hand it to someone. They should make someone freaking earn it for the first time in a long time. I think that's the way to go. Just accept that you're kind of stuck in the basement of this division and move on from Jimmy G and develop the future. So that comes quicker, and it's not 2023 or 2024.
Yeah, I know that you just hurt a lot of Niner fans' feelings saying that we're last in the division.
It's the truth. Come on.
I agree with you. Right now, we are last in the division, and there are things that we can do. I don't think we're far off. Like, we are right there. We can compete next year if we make the right moves. The thing that concerns me is I feel like Shanahan, more so Shanahan, but Shanahan and Lynch are just on this path where they're willing to just run it back. They think if we're healthy and we run it back, and the reason that I say that is Debo came out and basically put this on his Twitter. He's like, oh, if we were healthy, all these teams would be in trouble.
Where do you think he's hearing that?
Where is he hearing that from?
Right.
He's hearing that from his leadership. Okay. So that's worrisome to me. Like, we can't just run it back, especially with Jimmy G. And I know that
Jimmy's not healthy.
Yep.
He's not healthy.
He's not.
He's not healthy.
Exactly. So it's less about the talent with me and Jimmy. It's more about what he's getting paid, what his injury history is, and then it's the talent. All three of them I don't like right now, but really the first two are the reasons that I want to get rid of them. So I think there was a stat I was looking at it. Jimmy G's like in 2020, he averaged like 4.3 air yards per completion, which was by far the lowest in the NFL. But he was also, as far as a turnover rate, was second highest. So he can't throw downfield. I don't know.
How is that possible? I feel Kyle Shanahan sometimes. It's like, dude, you don't move. You don't throw down the field. You don't, and you still are How? Explain this to me, Jimmy.
I don't know.
Honestly, we're paying you like $3 million to start for you to fumble the ball around. And it's not even necessary for you to take chances. You got the defense in the right. That's why I feel like, hey, man, watch Kellen Mond and tell me he can't do everything Jimmy Garoppolo can do and some. He's a smarter quarterback. He's a more mobile quarterback. Come on, Kyle. Just have some conviction and move on.
Yeah.
I lost it there.
Yeah, you did. You really did almost lose it there. I like it.
Sorry.
Hey, very passionate. I love it. I'm with you, though. I mean, there's still a lot of Jimmy G lovers in 49er fandom. And it frustrates me to no end. It's like, I get it. You fell in love with 2017 Jimmy G. He's not that same guy. Ever since the ACL injury, he bails out. He's scared of anybody around his feet. He doesn't step into throws. This is not the same player.
Plus, he's paid.
Yeah.
Plus, he's paid. In 2017, he was in a contract year. And that applies to every position, not just DNs. It applies to quarterbacks, too. Now he's worth $85 million. I'm just saying, I've never had $85 million, but I guarantee it would change me. I guarantee I would not be on this podcast right now. I swear I'd be in Mexico. I'd be out of here. I wouldn't be doing this.
If Jimmy was in a contract, if Jimmy was in a contract year, I bet you he would have played those last couple of games.
I think so. And you look at a guy like Trent Brown with the Raiders, like, oh, is he content to just be hurt and cash checks? People wonder that about him. Why can't we ask that question about Jimmy?
Right.
Who misses more games, Jimmy or Trent Brown?
Yeah. Absolutely. A guy I'd like to see us bring in. I do think we do. I'm trying to compete next year, so I would like to have a veteran quarterback to be that bridge guy.
Why not?
I would love to see Rosen compete for the job because I think he's better than what people think. I really do. If you go watch film and you go look at the situations he's in, I brought this up on your show, but Stafford, if you take his first 2 years and put him in Rosen's spot, he easily could have been ran out of the league the same exact way. He had like 12 touchdowns, 20 picks, didn't look good his first year. His second season, if he had been traded to Miami, game 3, he gets injured and is done for the season.
Yeah.
You don't think that they would have drafted Tua in that situation? So, and what was it? Year 3, he throws for 5,000 yards. So,
especially if Stafford was Jewish.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think he deserves at least another chance to compete. I'd like to see a guy like Fitzpatrick come in personally.
Here's the thing about Fitzpatrick. If you bring him in, he wins that competition.
Mm-hmm. He does.
That competition.
He does.
I like Fitzpatrick too. And again, he's better than Jimmy. He's cheaper than Jimmy. I saw Fitzpatrick at Levi's. He was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He was so good, and he's accurate, and he's aggressive. That's what I like about him.
He is.
He'll see a matchup out there, and he'll just punish it. When has Jimmy ever done that?
Ever? Never. Look at what he did to us this year. He found one matchup, and he just went at us over and over and over.
When does Jimmy do that? He doesn't. It wouldn't occur to him. I'm sorry.
Never.
He is the Zoolander of quarterbacks.
He is the Zoolander of quarterbacks. All right. Running back. So, I mean, we've pretty much got our
He needs
starters.
to go to the center for quarterbacks who don't read defenses good and learn how to do other things good too.
He can't even fit inside the building, Grant.
It needs to be at least 3 times bigger